The town that I live in is in the totality line of the solar eclipse, so I thought it would be cool to do a video on the solar eclipse, show you what it looks like in totality. Some kind of solar eclipse I think happened a few years ago here, but apparently this one's different somehow, I guess, because this one's pretty much a total solar eclipse. The town that I live in is a little over 2,000 people, and they said they're expecting 20,000 people. I think 20,000 people is way overestimated, and I think this solar eclipse is definitely overhyped. All of the small businesses and stuff around here is trying to figure out ways to capitalize on all these people coming to our town to make money on it. So I got my glasses here and I'm eating an orange. There's my orange and I got my glasses right here. I was looking online, it says the totality here of the eclipse is 1 minute 55 seconds and it starts at a certain time, but that time is already passed and the moon is like just part of it is over the sun, so that's not adding up quite well, but you can see it covering up the sun somewhat, so I'm going to see if I can get that for you. Well, you can see it right there, but unfortunately I don't think you can make it out through the video. I'm using my glasses to cover up the camera on my phone because without them you can see it's like that. So there it is. Maybe if I zoom out a little bit. I'm gonna bend these suckers so I can put them on. Looks like they're somewhat adjustable. There we go. I got them folded up. Now they're ready to go. Well, the moon is covering about half of the sun, and I'm anxious to see how dark it will get around here and what it'll look like once totality starts. It's currently 76 degrees, and I looked at the app on my phone for the weather, and it said that it was going to be 72 degrees during the totality of the eclipse around that time, and then it's going to warm back up to 77 degrees. So not much change, maybe 4 or 5 degrees, and right now it's probably almost 2/3 of the way covering the sun. There's a tour attraction near where I live called the Tulip Trestle, also known as the Viaduct, and basically it's a train track that is real high in the air, and it goes across like this big valley, and the train runs on it every day, and it's all rusted and stuff, and people are interested in that. I mean, that draws people in to just come and see it for the first time. And apparently there's a bunch of people out there. They have a visitor's deck that you can watch, the viaduct from there, watch the train go across, and it has like information and stuff like that. But apparently there's a bunch of people out there and they're selling hot dogs and all kinds of stuff out there. But I'm watching it right here from my deck. It looks like the moon is 3/4 of the way covering the sun now. So now the sun looks like one of those cartoon things where it has the sun with the eyes and mouth on it, if you know what I'm saying. So this is what it looks like right now, looking through these glasses. Although it's a lot more clear and stuff in person, but I'm just trying to show it through my camera on my phone. It's about as good of a shot that I can get, unfortunately. Without these, it looks like that, but it's going to be in totality pretty soon. I was going to say I haven't noticed very much different in the lighting, but now that I stopped looking at the sky and look down here, it does look a little funky. It's almost like there's a shadow on the earth, but not all the way. Right now there's just a little sliver on one side, so we're getting closer to totality, and I can definitely feel a difference in the temperature. The temperature might be the same, but I at least don't feel the warmth from the actual sunshine or sun rays. There's this plane that keeps flying back and forth around here. That sliver of sun just a little bit ago is now cut in half, we're just a few minutes from totality. I can definitely feel a difference in the temperature. According to the internet, the totality is supposed to last 1 minute and 55 seconds. Oh wow, our barn light came on. This is freaking cool as heck. I can't see it through these glasses. There's totality, you can see it. Look at that, that is freaking awesome. Wow, it's got a lot darker than what I thought it would. Man, that is awesome. It's crazy how far technology has came to where we knew down to the second when this was gonna happen and for how long. That's why I love technology. Wow, that is awesome. Well, it's still dark out. Man, this is weird. Well, for those of you with a spinal cord injury, you'll like this one. Looks like it's about time for my bowel program. There it is right there. Wow, it's getting brighter out. This is weird. The totality or whatever lasted a lot longer than what I thought it would. Online it said it was going to last a certain amount of time, and I was thinking it's not very long, but heck, it lasted probably 5 minutes. Got it. This is crazy. I will say during that totality, my body felt really weird. On the news they said 50% of the people would cry during the totality. So I must be part of the 50% that didn't cry. So it's lightening back up. Also, there's no clouds in the sky, which is perfect for this. Well, the sun's coming out the other side of the moon and things are getting back to normal. It was weird whenever it started getting bright after the totality. All the birds started chirping and stuff like it was morning. Oh yeah, check out my glasses. It's a nice crease right there. Got them bent. Well, there was some people out there that was saying the world was going to end. Just like they said that years ago, like 2012 or something like that. But here we are. And I wonder what those people that were thinking that are thinking now. I went to the casino yesterday, which was the day before the eclipse. They had these chips that you could buy. I thought I would buy it with my winnings. It says Total Eclipse, April 8th, 2024, French Lick Casino, $25. And I think it's the same on the other side, like that. I thought that was pretty cool. Now I'm ready for the sun to come back out and it to start warming up again, because if you're like me, ever since I became injured, I'm pretty much like a lizard and can just sit in the sun all the time. It feels so good. Well, that was pretty cool. I thought I would make a video on that since my town was in the totality line range thing, and hopefully you got to see it where you were at. But if not, apparently they happen a lot more often than what people think. It's just that it's in different locations throughout the world. If you guys saw the solar eclipse, let me know, and if you were in the totality range, and let me know your thoughts on it. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope you watch another one of my videos.